What's up, guitar friends? My name is Robbie Trujillo, and this channel is all about helping you learn how to play your favorite country songs on guitar. I got a few requests to do a lesson on the song called You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive by Brad Paisley, so that's what we're going to be learning today. We'll be playing this one with the capo on the 3rd fret. The chord positions on this one are B minor, D, A, E, G, C, and F sharp. Starting out the song, you can either just down strum each chord, or you can just pick each string, starting with the bass note and going down each string. In the deep dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline, and it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you will never leave Harlan alive. Alright, and when we're playing these verses, the second time that we play the D chord in these verses, instead of using the 4th string open for the bass note, we're going to be using the 5th string. So when we come from the G chord, and it's there I read, we're going to be playing the D position, but hitting the 5th string open for the bass note, and then we're going to go to the A chord. So the second time you're playing these D chords in these verses, you're going to be using the 5th string as the bass note. Here on the next verse, we're going to be strumming, and the strumming pattern is down, 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 up, down, up. Oh, my granddad's dad walked down Catherine's Mountain, and he asked Tilly Hilton to be his bride. He said, won't you walk with me out of the mouth of this hollow, or we'll never leave Harlan alive. And if you want, for the first down strum of each chord, you can just hit the bass note. Then we'll start our chorus on the D chord. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life thinking of how to get away. And here's the next verse. No one ever knew there was coal in them mountains till a man from the northeast arrived, waving $100 bills. He said, I'll pay you for your minerals. Harlan alive. And if you want, here on these endings for the B chord, you can do a little hammer on by lifting up your 2nd finger and hammering back on to the 2nd string. Here's the next verse. Granny, she sold out cheap, and they moved out west of Pineville to a farm where big rich land river winds. I bet they danced them a jig and laughed and sang a new song. Who said we never leave Harlan? Harlan alive. Then we have our instrumental break and then the final verse. And for this last verse, you can strum a little softer or you can just do single string picking, whatever you want to do here. But the times got hard and tobacco wasn't selling, and no granddad knew what he'd do to survive. He went and dug for Harlan coal and sent the money back to Granny, but he never left Harlan alive. Then we go back and play through the chorus a couple more times and finish up the song. So go ahead and let's play through the full thing together now. Play along with me. In the deep dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Oh, my granddad's dad walked down Catherine's Mountain, and he asked Tilly Hilton to be his bride. He said, won't you walk with me out of the mouth of this holler, or you'll never leave Harlan alive. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking of how to get away. No one ever knew there was coal in the mountains till a man from the northeast arrived, waving $100 bills. He said, I'll pay you for your minerals, but he never left Harlan alive. Granny sold out cheap, and they moved out west of Pineville to a farm where big Richland River winds. I bet they danced them a jig, laughed and sang a new song that said we never leave Harlan alive. Times got hard and tobacco wasn't selling, and old granddad knew what he'd do to survive. He went and dug for Harlan coal and sent the money back to Granny, but he never left Harlan alive. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking of how to get away. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life digging coal from the bottom of your grave. In the deep dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never